you're finding this reading on March the 13th or before it, you are about to experience a lucky break in your life. And this is a message that your soul needs to hear today. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. So before filming, I went into meditation and pulled 3 cards for the collective here. And I knew right away that you have the ability to see beyond what others can see in your life. So the first card that came through was looking. This is how I knew that you are a seer. Okay, so the message here is you have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. You know this about yourself. So once again, you have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. And I feel you are someone who is very magnetic, where the universe responds to you very quickly. So I feel what's happening here on Friday the 13th, this is going to be a day that activates this gift even more. Okay, so it feels like there's a portal in the sky that you are able to access energy through. So think of it like that. And I feel the lizard here is representing something for you as well. So the next card that came through was wealth. So I feel you're on the path to wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. This is your sign today. This is your message around it, especially if you've been asking Spirit for some sort of clarification. So keep up the great work. Keep up what it is that you are doing. Showing up, consistency, dedication, and devotion here is going to be key. And we have sweet success. You're going to experience sweet success. So it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy. So you're going to find that it's not difficult for you to actually get everything you want and then enjoy it. Things are going to come to you really easy here. And you're going to get what you want. We've got a lollipop. This might be representing something. When I looked at this image, it took me back to childhood because I loved lollipops. I'm a sugar monster. So back then, I was an even bigger one because I was a child. So I feel that's representing something for some of you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull an archetypal oracle card. I feel this is an archetype that you might be stepping into on this day. It might be something that is awakening in you, or it might be an energy external to you that you might encounter. Okay, so we are getting the rebel. Look at that. The rebel is coming forward. You might feel like you are the rebel. And the rebel is unrelenting, provocative, and resolute. It is also spiteful, hostile, and chaos seeking. So I feel that this energy is already around us. And I feel on Friday the 13th, there's going to be a little bit of a rebellious energy, more so that you're going to find yourself in. And I feel there's something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness around this archetype. The leather jacket. I feel some of you have been wearing a leather jacket. I have a favorite leather jacket that my mother-in-law gave me recently. And I wore it once and I absolutely love it. And it looks exactly like the one in this card. Okay, so you are also going to encounter a shadow energy. So we're going to pull what's coming through here. So we've got the scapegoat shadow. All right, so the scapegoat is blamed or punished for another's actions. It is victimized, sacrificed, and a pushover. The message here is learn to respect yourself more so others stop taking advantage of you. Take a stand against those who are using you. All right, so I feel there's something that Spirit is reflecting to you around this shadow. So we're going to pull 3 cards, tarot cards, and see what else is coming through. You know, the scapegoat has an unusual energy, and the reason why I'm picking this up is because of her hair. It's almost like a trickster energy. The scapegoat laughs, you know, observes, trips, like I'm seeing someone tripping someone. So we are getting the Page of Pentacles. I feel there's something new that you're going to experience. I feel Friday the 13th is the day where the 13-day window opens for you. And over the next 13 days, you're going to experience unfamiliar new energy. And this is where Spirit is encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset. Okay, and the images of these cards, some of you are going to resonate with them. So Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is where Spirit is encouraging you to be aware of your emotions, the way that you are reacting to things as you are moving through the next 13 days of your life, okay? I feel that they're calling you to come home, and I feel there's some sort of movement or redirection that is happening here within this experience. So the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Three of Swords. You're working through something here. I feel that because we have the scapegoat shadow, we've got the rebel. I feel you've been through experiences where you have been hurt. Your love has been taken advantage of, misused even, or doubted in a way. So you've had a lot of experiences, and I feel this has taken a toll on your heart. And what's happening is you are moving through an experience that is healing you right now. It might not feel like that, but no, that's what's happening here behind the scenes. So there's a lot of strength that you are building through the experiences you are going through by actively showing up and practicing strengthening the weaknesses that you feel in your heart. Okay, so that is the Three of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I am using today the Grim Tales Tarot, and I felt that this is the card deck that I was called to use for this day because this is the energy that is moving through our lives right now. And I feel for some of you, this feels very curiosity driven, right? There's something here that is piquing your curiosity and creativity. And it also feels like it's a little bit slower. It feels unfamiliar. It feels like maybe you're challenged in some way, something that you're having to overcome right now. So remember to stay strong at this time. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you, and also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. Now, it's really interesting. We have the number 11, we have the number 12, and the number 3. And these are numbers that you might be seeing recently that are confirming that you're exactly where you're meant to be here, receiving this message. Now, we got the characters in this, which I'm seeing as Pinocchio. I feel this is Mary Poppins. You might see something different. And I'm also seeing Frankenstein. And everything that you're seeing coming through the cards, like the frog, the coins, the key, the birds, the butterflies. We've got this little heart needle poker thingy where you can stick your needles and they're safe there. All of this energy, I feel everything that's showing up here is showing up in your life as well. So you'll have to share with me how that's coming through for you. So the Page of Pentacles is, I feel an opportunity for you. So Friday the 13th is opening up a window of time, which is an opportunity for you to step into something new and do something differently in your world. I feel truth is going to be something that needs to be spoken and expressed. And I feel that maybe you have been feeling like you need to express or share something that is true for you, and it might not be true for someone else. So you might be finding yourself conversing with people, and this could be a new conversation that you're having, and maybe there's fear here that you're feeling as you're doing this. So as you're feeling that fear, they're encouraging you to set that aside. It's okay to feel the fear because you're feeling it, but they want you to do whatever it is that you're doing anyways, despite the fear. right? This is where they're asking you to step into the driver of the life of your car or the car of your life, right? And there's a key here on the nose of Pinocchio. And I feel anytime something is not in alignment, the key goes further or it comes back closer. And I feel that it's up to you how you're seeing it. So I feel that Spirit is bringing into your awareness something that you might not understand or know, and you're going to find that you're understanding and knowing it. And what this is doing is unlocking an experience that you didn't have before that looks exactly the same as it did before you knew whatever this was. So I feel what's happening here is there's an expansion that is happening in your consciousness. So you're able to see more, right? And I feel that this is tying in with the card of looking. Like you've been looking for something and you're finding it, and perhaps you're not recognizing what you're looking for because you're not used to this energy. So I feel that it's going to take time to familiarize yourself, but also to connect with the version of you are as you stepped into this experience. Don't be afraid to make mistakes here. Don't be afraid to fail, because these are experiences that are helping you grow, learn, and evolve. And I feel this is a leveling up for you, a new territory that you have just stepped into. It's uncharted, right? So you need to give yourself at least a good 3 months to get used to it, right? I use the 3-month probation period every time I pull any kind of page cards, because I feel whatever experience you are having, I feel there's not enough knowledge or not an awareness of how to move through it. And you're not going to know that until you actually move through it, right? So they're encouraging you to adventure out, explore, and discover what it is that your soul is meant to discover here, and have the experiences you're meant to have here without taking them personally or seriously. We've got Pinocchio, which to me feels like a younger child. This feels like your inner child. It's a youthful energy, right? So you're feeling energized. You're feeling a little bit younger right now, right? And what this day is bringing in is an opportunity for you to rise up and enjoy your day and adventure out and see what you can find there that is tied to love, abundance, prosperity, wealth, sweet success, right? This is what you're creating. And remember that we all begin from somewhere. So I feel there's a beginning, a fresh start that you're stepping into. And, whenever I step into something new, I want to be an expert right away. I'm trying to learn how to do the handstands, and I want to learn how to do it like overnight. But that's not how you do it, right? You have to go through the process, build strength, and then do them. This is the same as a Page of Pentacles. There is an opportunity where you get to stay grounded and realistic with the outcome rather than expecting it to happen really quickly, right? We are in a world where instant gratification is real and we've been experiencing it. But whatever this is, it requires you to build into this version of you so you're immersed in it fully. So it takes time here. And I feel you are on the river of time right now that is not on your clock, but on divine timing's clock. So we have the Knight of Cups. I feel this is your emotional body, your nervous system, and Spirit is encouraging you to keep yourself in a place of peace and calm as you're moving through your world that may feel like it might be attacking you in some way. And I feel that they're encouraging you to be adaptable and able to move at a moment's notice here. There's something that is happening where I feel movement is going to be important for you, and this could be movement through exercise. But this could also be travel for some of you. And I feel some of you might be packing your luggage because you're taking a trip, or you bought luggage recently because you're thinking about taking a trip, or you booked something later on this year. I also feel that you're preparing for something, and you've been preparing for the last few days or few weeks or even a couple of months, not that long. Maybe a few months is the most with this. And I'm seeing you packing and getting ready. again, travel, but I feel this is you preparing for a shift in your life, preparing to choose differently or preparing to decide on something that is going to change your life. And maybe you've been kind of stressed or worried here. Spirit is encouraging you to stay calm and patient here, because I'm getting a lot of fear or anxiety around timing here. You know, it feels like there's an energy that is moving really quickly, and this is creating like anxiety or worry in you. And when you're feeling this, they want you to center and ground and breathe through this and come back to yourself. Bring your energy and power back home to you. All right. So I feel you're meant to work with your sensory ability at this time, because you have this gift to feel into things and see things that most people can't. And I feel this card's energy is moving through you, through and through you in a big way. So I feel you're able to see things and put things together in a way that most people can't. And I feel you have the ability to do this when you're in a peaceful state, when you're in the flow. And I feel this is a creative flow that you're accessing. And she doesn't even have luggage. I felt like she had luggage. She has a frog here. So that's really interesting, because I feel what you're doing is you're carrying luggage. It's like if the energy changes, you're prepared for it, you're ready to move through it. And I feel that this ability is a lucky charm for you, like this toad, this frog. And I'm getting the frog, like when you kiss the frog, it turns into a prince, right? What movie is that? Is that Sleeping Beauty? No, that's not Sleeping Beauty. That's something else. I forget the name of that movie. But that's what I'm getting here through this. There's something here that is not what it seems. And I feel that this is going to be revealed to you over the next 13 days as you're moving through this Friday the 13th energy. This is what you are unlocking. And 1 a.m. came through the other Friday the 13th for you as well, because after 12, it's 13, which is 1, right? So I feel 1 p.m., 1 a.m. is representing some sort of a shift for you, or some sort of timing. And this is something that's not going to be like, oh my gosh, something quickly changed. It's just giving you this threshold that you're crossing as things begin to now move in your favor. So I feel this is your lucky break over the next 13 days. And for some of you, 13 might be your lucky number, or you have some sort of story around 13. I'm also getting old wives' tales that are coming through this card, you know, so you can share some of those with us in the comment section below. But I feel that, you know, if you were told some sort of an old wives' tale, maybe you believed it for a certain time, or you feel that that story, that energy is actually alive, and you can share that with us as well. That's what's coming through this Knight of Cups. And you being grounded and stable with your emotions at this time. There may be things externally that might try to poke at you, and they want you to respond and not react. Sometimes a response isn't even needed, right? So just be mindful of the energies external to you. We do have this scapegoat shadow lurking around, and we got the Three of Swords. You're working through some pain. Your heart center is definitely active here. So you're an empath. You feel a lot of things. And when you feel pain, I feel you feel the pain at an incredible level. And I feel that there's this strengthening in your ability to be able to express what's on your heart through trying to express it over and over again, and then through the silence. I feel there's been a silent patch. That silent patch for you has been very healing. It's almost like you've been trying to explain yourself, trying to express what's been on your soul, on your heart, many times in your life. And there's been a period where you just stopped. And I feel that allowed you to process and just really tune in with yourself. And I feel that you are now stepping into this version of you where you now have the language, or the patience or the words to express what it is that you need to say. And there's an opportunity that has opened up for you that is allowing you that space to speak and understand. And actually, you know, interpret the words in the way that you are sharing them, right? You're hitting exactly where you want it to land. So this is what I'm getting with the Three of Swords. And there's something coming to life here. It's like Frankenstein coming to life. You've been working on this for a while, and I'm getting self-development. I'm seeing you working on healing yourself, unpacking things that, you know, you had learned throughout your childhood, through schooling, through society, all of that. I feel you are unpacking a lot, and you are relearning things, or just becoming a better version of yourself. And I feel this has to do with maybe a recent experience you had that was the nail in the coffin for you, or it was this ability to be able to step out into the light without feeling like you're going to get burned. And I'm getting a vampire energy here, something that's been in the coffin that now is coming to life. And I feel there's been some sort of regeneration. So where light used to affect them in a not good way, the light is actually filling them up and brightening their energy so they can carry it forward. So I feel this is also happening for some of you. This is the kind of energy this day carries for you, this Friday the 13th. And it's just an unusual way that this is moving through your world through these cards, because to me, these cards they're beautiful, right? I love it. And they look unusual. They look dark. They look grim. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's a negative experience, right? And I feel that maybe you are moving through the shadows or darkness right now. And I feel there's so much for you to explore here, because whatever it is that you are looking for, you can definitely find it here within the experience you are having. So Spirit is encouraging you to believe in the power of you. I feel that the needles are representing the many times that your heart has been poked at, prodded at, the amount of weight that you had to carry around the hurt that you have felt, right? The things that people have done to you, the things that people haven't done for you, like so many different things. But there's peace here in this. It's like, go ahead and poke me all you want, because I've healed. I've learned to create boundaries. I've learned to not allow this external energy or the energy of others bother me anymore. So I feel you're carrying this now as a strength, this pain, this past. And, you know, there's nothing that can come in and bother you anymore. So this is what is happening here for you. And I feel that you may have asked for some sort of guidance or clarity recently, some sort of a sign. This reading is your sign, and this day is bringing you many different blessings, you know, sweet success, wealth, and foresight, premonition, dreams, your ability to see the beauty in everything. And that I feel is important for you, because you see the beauty, you're able to create beauty in your own world, and you're able to see beauty in the things that others don't see beauty in. I feel this is a gift that you have that has been woken up through the many things that you have experienced. So I feel you're able to connect with people on a deeper level. And this is something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness, because there's something happening in your life right now over the next 13 days that has to do with that love connection, that has to do with the heart center, compassion, kindness through connection with others. So place that where it resonates. What I wanted to do next is pull a message for you from the other side, the other world. I feel the veil is thin on this day, and there's more communication happening with us on this day specifically. So let's see what message they're wanting to share with you. We're getting tattered wings. Look at that, tattered wings. And we have a eagle or hawk. I think this is an eagle. It could be a hawk. And I feel this may be representing some of you in the Three of Swords position here. So let's read the message here. Tattered wings. All right, so the wind whispers the weight of my dreams long shattered. The pain of lost aspirations, broken hopes, and the remnants of unfulfilled dreams leaves you feeling as if you can never rise again. They speak to the fragility of your spirit, yet also to the quiet strength that still resides within you. Your calling here today is tattered wings still carry the wisdom of the past. Now is the time to rediscover your dreams. And I feel the rediscovery is happening here through the Page of Pentacles, an opportunity to rediscover parts of you. The guidance for you is gather the fragments of your forgotten dreams and nurture them back to life. Begin with small steps, knowing that the path to your heart's desire is found in quiet persistence. In your rekindled dreams lies a deeper knowledge of who you are and what you can become. So I feel something powerful is happening for you here. And that was a big message for you. And now I wanted to close and seal your reading with an angel number. And I drew out the number 1313 on purpose, because this is the energy we are moving through. So lucky break is what came through for you. So you're being called to make intuitive choices. So feel into what you're feeling as you're making those choices, those decisions. They want you to be intentional here. You are on a fruitful search. There's a lot of good fortune coming into your life. You're connected to it. You're going to find that you are getting what you want. You are getting what you want. And the color orange, I feel this is also a color that you have been seeing recently in your life. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.